Hello, my name's Sydney. I'm a pre-sale software specialist at AnyWare Apps, and today we're going to be talking about how to create new contacts, view existing contacts, and how to import contacts inside the CRM AnyWare system. So, as you can see, right now we're under Ecosystem, which is going to be the home to all of your contacts. The contacts table that you open up to includes the contact's name, phone number, email, business name, created date, the last activity of the contact, and their tags. You can, of course, use the Manage Fields setting to include more fields as necessary. You would just have to select the field you want to include, press Apply, and it will show up here. And similarly, you can deselect any fields you don't want to see. In order to bulk upload your contacts, you're going to want to go to this import section here. So if you press import, it's going to bring you to this face. And the bulk import process is split up into 4 steps. So the first step is to select the kind of import that you want to do. So you can either import contacts, opportunities, or companies or names. Today we're doing contacts. And once you select the type of import, you press next, and it will bring you to the upload step. The second step is to upload your CSV file and configure how you want to import your contacts. So you have 3 options. You could either create contacts, create an update contacts, or update contacts. This just depends on the kind of CSV file you'll be uploading and how it relates to the contacts already in your ecosystem. I'm just going to be creating contacts today. So once you choose how you want to import your contacts, you would click the upload button, and it's going to open up your file system where you can then choose the CSV file that you want to upload. So here I'm just going to be uploading a sample file. And once that says 100% uploaded, you press next. And it's going to bring you to the third step, which is to map your columns to fields. And it'll show you this mapping guide up here, and it'll show you all the fields required to, in this case, create contacts. So we would need a phone, an email, and the name of the contacts. So I would just check under the column header and file to make sure we have all of those, which we do. And you can also preview the information for each of these fields. You can see the status, the object that they will be uploaded to in the CRM, and you can also change what field they are. For example, if you don't want this to be a phone number, you can change it to postal code. But I do want this to be a phone number, so I'm just going to select that again. Once everything looks good, you would then press next. I don't want to have to deal with cleaning up all of these example contacts in the CRM system. But once you press next, it would bring you to this verify step where you'll just confirm and finalize all of the uploads. And then once you press verify, all of the bulk uploads will be completed by the system for you. I'm just going to press cancel. So once the upload action does get completed, it would just show up under this Actions tab, and it'll show the action label for the bulk upload. It'll show the status and all of this other information on your bulk uploads. So back to contacts list. If you click into one of your contacts, it'll bring you to a new page with detailed information on that contact. So this is the page that it brings you to. On the left-hand side, you'll see the contact's general information as well as any associated company information for that contact. You can view and edit all of them here on the left side. Also, you can attach a tag to that contact for categorization. That way it's easier to find and access that contact later. You can add them to any automations. You can add them to any opportunity pipeline. In the middle, you'll see all of your history with the contact. So this will be all of your actions on that contact, any appointments, messages, communications, and more. You can also directly call that contact. You could filter through the history. Then down here, you can send either an SMS, a WhatsApp, or an email with that contact. You'll have different communication options depending on what fields were filled out over here on the left. You can also leave an internal comment, so you can mention certain users within your CRM. I can message them here, and that contact won't actually see this comment. So this is where you can quickly create internal comments about contacts that you don't necessarily want them to see. Over Over on the right-hand side, you'll see your activity with that contact once they start engaging with you. You'll see any tasks related to that contact. You can also add tasks or search through them or filter through them. You have notes on that contact, any appointments with them, any documents related to that contact. Any payments transactions with that contact will show up here. And finally, you can view associations with that contact. So for example, if there is a contact object that was related to your contact, you could add that here, and you would just input the name of the contact that you know is associated. So if you go back to the main dashboard, you could also manually upload a contact, and here you would just put all of the contact information, including their name, any required fields, as well as optional fields as needed. And then you can either save and add another contact, or you could just save that contact directly. And once that contact is added, it'll show up here under the dashboard. And that's about everything I wanted to show you for the CRM AnyWare system. Thank you for listening.